friends, welcome back to our Good News Edition, where we find stories from around the Panhandle that will inspire you all week long. Now, Ruben has been busy on the Mother Road. Let's check in with him and see the fun places on Route 66.
What I did is I had 3 airplanes on a private airport, and I was nearing retirement age. And I knew that I had to give up my airplanes if I was going to retire. And I came out here to do upholstery work on antique cars. And anyway, I had that lot with my airport stuff, and then I had a house in Del City. I sold everything in my life in 1998 and bought this land. There was nothing here. And I specifically got on Route 66 because I was going to do upholstery work, and everybody knows where 66 is. And I grew up on 66, so it was part of my life, my whole life. And anyway, I bought the land and started building, and moved out here in January of 2001. And I had the outer shell of this building finished and my house livable. And I just started going. And I didn't do nothing for the first couple of years but work on this place. Finished everything that I needed to finish, and I've been here ever since. And in 2004, I was just doing the front part of this. I designed to have birthday parties and stuff like that, rented out. And there've been a couple of weddings here even. And I put out cut a Volkswagen in half and stuck the front half of it out the side of my building. And that's when the fun began. And I had no idea people were traveling 66. And it just like the sign says, turn in here. And it's been going like that ever since. And it's been a lot of fun. I've got to meet people from all over the world. And you know, when you meet somebody, they're doing a trip of a lifetime. And there's a lot of them that are that. You know, it's special, you know. It evolved into much more than I ever thought it would. You know, I'm a car guy. One of the things I do, I've built about 10 cars from ground up since I've been out here. Getting up in my age, I won't be here for much longer, but hopefully 10 or 15 years. And I'm glad I'm here. I'll probably be here until I'm gone. As long as I can take care of myself, I'm gonna hang in there.
So Railhaven was established in 1938. It was not a Best Western. And then it was closed down, and my owner bought it in the 90s and put a lot of love and heart into it. There used to be a diner here. We've still got that diner theme, the retro feel, and of course, you know, it's where we check in as well. And because it's a historical space, it's a little tiny, so we try to add a little sparkle on it with customer service and just really stepping it up in that area. Elvis stayed here in 1956, so we have the Elvis room. It's been revamped with the pink Cadillac bench seat in there, jacuzzi tub. Wild Bill Hickok is just with the Route 66 theme, and then it's got a copper soaking tub, and it's like saloon style. And then we just finished Bonnie and Clyde with the Route 66 theme as well. There's like different niches of people, people that have saved up from overseas to do the whole thing, and then, you know, the Elvis fans, and then the older, and then the newer crew is what I like to kind of like pour into. It's an honor and a joy. And I love it when people are like super into Route 66, because not only am I answering their questions, but I'm finding out more information from them and more stuff around the area that I can pass on to everybody else. It's just so rich in history, and you know, it's important to carry it on.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now Sheldon has been busy blessing people from around the Panhandle with Pay It Forward. Let's check in with him.
Well, it's time again to Pay It Forward. I've got Tisha here with us from Legacy Support Works. What do you say we go help somebody out?
Let's go help somebody, Sheldon. Here's $100, $200, and $300.
Thank you so much. Let's go out there and pay it forward.
Actually, I do. I got a friend, Wendy, coming right now. I'm bringing her some bread, so she's going to be here. She works at Walmart. She's on her way. So.
Oh, perfect. And what's your name, by the way?
My name's Danny.
Danny, nice to meet you.
I want to help out my friend, Wendy. She's a single mom, has 4 kids, and I'm just looking to help her out today, too. So.
Perfect. And what would it mean for you to be able to give her $300 today?
Just to help her out, just to give her something to have, a little extra something,
Well, it's time again to Pay It Forward here today in Amarillo. I've got $300 here today with us from our friends over at Legacy Support Works. I got Danny here with me. He wants to pay it forward to his friend Wendy, who's on the way right now. She's going to come meet us here. Says she's a good friend, could certainly use a little bit of the help, so we're going to do just that. Here's $100, $200, and $300. Let's pay it forward.
Thank you. I'd like to pay it forward to you for $300. Here's $100, $200, $300.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here's another feel-good story just for you.
It was a welcome home surprise, fitting for 10-year-old spunky and musical Ellie. Family and friends gathered along 4th Avenue in Canyon, decked out in pink, her favorite color, with signs, pom-poms, confetti, and tears of joy to finally see the Haynes family complete, back home together.
She's just so brave. And so I'm just so glad to see her home. I know her family's glad to be home and have some normalcy. And
it truly shows how much love is in Canyon, Texas. When this first happened and it started to get out, there were so many people who donated money, donated time, donated food that was sent to them in Colorado. It's just amazing to watch how this community has come together and rallied behind one of their own.
And rally they have. While Ellie and her family have visited various rehab facilities across the country these last 5 months since her ski accident, friends and family have completely remodeled their home, making it wheelchair accessible and a sanctuary. A reminder that community has the power to help the Haynes family face the unimaginable.
When they started the process of redoing her house, every bit of it was for Ellie. Making sure that it was ADA compliant and that she could access any place that she wanted to, and it was really thought out and developed well.
Those who know and love Ellie want you to know, while her daily life may look a little different living with her spinal cord injury, she's still the same ray of sunshine.
so proud. This whole family is just amazing, and that's where she gets it from, that strength, that inner strength. She's still the same girl. She still loves with all of her heart.
Welcome home!
Glide, spin, slide. At Skate Galaxy in Baton Rouge, this rink is more than fun. It's a reset.
When you come in here, you leave all those negative problems outside. Because once you put skates on, you have to stay focused. Straight line.
Coach L.T. Otis has been skating since he was 5. Now in his 70s, he's teaching the basics to a whole new crowd.
It's an addiction, like seriously. Because of the endorphins you're getting and you're always learning different things.
Aging Untold gerontologist Sam Craddock says skating is a sneaky workout, especially if it's new to you.
So if you're skating, if you're doing something that's new, a little more fluid, you're going to use a totally different set of muscles. And so you're going to strengthen those. You're also going to create more balance, which is much, much better as we age.
Case in point, Wanda.
I'm 66.
66?
Yes.
And you're not nervous about breaking something, or?
No.
For Raheem Radio Ingram, the rink is where he comes to reset.
This is my safe zone. This is where I come to de-stress throughout the week.
And for Naomi Evans, it's helped her through some of the hardest parts of being a teen.
I will admit I've had trouble with depression, especially as a teenager, and this truly brings out the happy parts of my life.
Craddock says the mental reset is real. Movement triggers feel-good chemicals that can lift your mood.
Kind of really hard to be in a lousy mood when you're having fun. Doesn't mean the world's not still back there knocking at your door, but you can close the door for a little bit, go out and have some fun and de-stress yourself and be able to be in a much better mindset.
It's all part of the skating experience that from one decade to another just keeps rolling.
Now don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Here's a fun story about a local band who's taking their passion to the stage.
'70s rock meets Motown meets blues rock. Try to pull from a lot of different areas where it's not just like, oh, these guys are strictly just a blues band or anything like that.
I think for me growing up, you know, I'm one of 8 kids, and one of the things is my brother had friends that were a band, and they actually practiced in our garage. So I got to see it from a very young age. Being here in Amarillo, I noticed that there were a lot of cover bands. There were a lot of bands kind of out there playing music, but it felt like it was more background or meant for background. And I think that was one of the things that really got me excited playing with Tyler, was that he wanted to write original music, and pretty much that solely.
It's not once you get good at something, maybe then something will go out. It's a vulnerability of just being like, this is what I have to offer right now, and the only opinion that really should first matter is if you're happy with it. No matter how good it is, there's going to be naysayers on it, but you'll also find the people that really connect with it, and that's the crowd you're searching for.
Every time we do a show, whether it's in front of 10 people or 1,000, I'm going to play it the exact same way. I would encourage people to get out and just to try to enjoy music for the sake of music. We're just grateful to do it. Very, very grateful to be able to play music. And, you know, there's times where I've been on the stage with these guys in situations that I never thought we'd be in a very good way, and just going, man, how did we get here?
Here's another fun story just for you.
Joining me is the beautiful and talented Kelsey Davis.
Wow, quite the introduction there.
I know. I love your outfit.
Thank you.
Very festive. I love it.
Of course.
So, you know, what was your reaction when you found out you won the local Star-Spangled sing-off competition?
Oh my goodness. I was literally so surprised. First off, it's just an honor to represent the Texas Panhandle. I won, you know, the first round here, and so basically representing everyone here, I mean, that's a tremendous honor, especially when it comes to the 250th anniversary of our country.
Mm-hmm.
So exciting, and so I just was in utter shock. You know, people had to vote for this, and I did, you know, kind of promote it a little bit, told people to vote, and would text people, call people, but I did not expect to make it this far. So it was just a shock.
What would you say to people, you know, in Amarillo who are supporting you and voting for your performance?
Yeah, again, thank you so much. It is just an honor just to make it to this round. Even if I don't make it to the next, it still is pretty cool that I'm here representing the Texas Panhandle. And it's super, super easy to vote. I've shared it quite a few times, you know, on Facebook, or you can go to newschannel10.com. Y'all have a We the People page. Love that, especially for the America 250 theme. But you can go there and find your favorite video. You can watch all the performances, vote. You just need a valid email address, so super easy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch. We're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
There's a ghost town off Route 66 in Arizona that solidifies why they called it the Wild West. A massacre cave, a roadside zoo with mountain lions, a man who sold human skulls as souvenirs, a murder and a curse. It's called Two Guns, and the name isn't even the craziest part. In 1878, Apache raiders were said to have hidden in a cave after an attack. Navajo warriors tracked them down, sealed the entrance, and lit it on fire. 42 men and their horses dead. In the 1920s, Henry Crazy Thunder Miller turned the site into a Route 66 attraction, a zoo, cave tours, fake ruins, and a business selling souvenirs from the death cave. Because nothing says family stop like mountain lions and a massacre. He was eventually mauled by his own mountain lions, bitten by a Gila monster, and later shot and killed a landowner here. Route 66 has always had many characters, but Chief Crazy Thunder was something else. When the highway was rerouted in 1938, Two Guns slowly faded into ruins. Today, Two Guns is a ghost town. Just wind, stone, and one of the Mother Road's darkest legends.
Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Let's check out a couple more positive stories before we go.
My pleasure. Hey there.
Most people stopping at Chick-fil-A come to eat more chicken. But this one on Oleander Drive has another secret bringing people in, and it's not their sauce.
And how you doing today, sir?
It's Gilbert Martin, affectionately known as Mr. Gill.
He's a great person. You don't come across too many people like that. The customers love him.
Have you been waited on?
Mr. Gill has been working here for the last 6 years as a dining host.
To make sure that the tables are clean, the floor is clean. These are the trays that I have to try to keep going, but the main thing is I take care of people out here first. Need help with that? Just flip it up.
Mr. Gill previously worked for decades in the natural gas industry.
I retired, I went to Sam's Club as a greeter and I greeted over there for 12 and a half years.
He left Sam's Club when they got rid of his position.
After about 2 months I was bored, so I put an application in.
Since that day, it's been his pleasure to come to work here.
Comes in every day, has that tie on.
If you enjoy what you're doing, it's not work.
But it's not just his sweet smile or customer service helping him stand
James.
out.
Hey, Mr. Gill, how you doing today?
I think you're going to get on TV today.
Mr. Gill just turned 92 years old.
Isn't that crazy?
You look better than I do. I'm 69.
Do you feel 92?
I don't know what 92 is supposed to be, but I feel great.
92, Mr. Gill says, is just a number, and he's proving it too.
If I move too fast for you, let me know. People love honey.
He had to take a couple days off. I think he had a bad cold. People were so concerned. It was crazy. Where's Mr. Gill? Is he okay?
Can I give you a cup of ice cream?
Mr. Gill doesn't just work 1 or 2 days a week either. It's a Monday through Friday gig, which he says gives him more opportunities to be there for others.
I get a lot of people that are coming in just going to the doctor or just been to the doctor and got bad news and so forth. And I'm able to be an encourager. The Lord gave me that. I don't plan to go anywhere else.
JC Caldwell.
Sorry to this tortoise, these kangaroos, and Louis the lemur, I'm in love with capybaras.
This is the best story I've ever done. Sorry to everyone else I've ever interviewed, but this is amazing.
My TikTok algorithm made the introduction, so I had to meet them in real life.
See, they warmed up real quick.
A little dirt, worth it. And if you're still asking, what is a capybara?
A capybara is considered the world's largest rodent. So they are part of that rodentia order. And the reason why is because of their 2 front teeth Those two front teeth keep growing their whole life, and that's what puts them in that order. Their closest relative is actually the guinea pig.
Rachel Cancias is an animal care pro at Nova Wild Zoo in Virginia. She introduced me to Glenn and Bach. They're brothers, about a year old, 40 pounds, and totally unbothered.
Are you looking for more? Oh my.
So these guys eat about 3 pounds of produce a day, along with a grain diet and Timothy hay, which is exactly what you would give to a guinea pig. You can see he has webbed toes. That's part of them being semi-aquatic mammals. You also notice that they are lacking a tail. That in their torpedo-shaped body helps them swim and be really aerodynamic under the water.
They look like they're just swimming and snacking, but they've got a bigger job here.
These guys are playing a really important role as ambassador animals, and sometimes having a chance to meet them means the more that they care about how they're doing in the wild. And then here at Nova Wild, we are a nonprofit, so we will donate funds to all different kinds of conservation efforts all around the world.
It's not just me, kids are obsessed.
We have lots of field trips come through, lots of kids that always are most interested in the capybaras. So I think when they capture kids' hearts first, then their parents come along.
We've been to a couple birthday parties surrounding capybaras. Just gift bags with capybaras in them, watch a show about capybaras.
Cappy merch is booming. Plushies, teas, you name it. Maybe it's that calm, chill energy, the kind we could all use right now.
I just think they're so cute. I think they got a little funny way about them, and they're very unique compared to other mammals in that they're semi-aquatic. I think I've seen videos and photos of them hanging out with alligators, and I think things like that that are a little bit unique just stand out in people's eyes, and they've just garnered a lot of love.
Well, friends, all good news must come to an end, but don't worry, you can catch up on all of our good news on News Channel 10, newschannel10.com, and of course, all of your favorite streaming apps. Until next time, I'm Nellie Ramirez.